Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem sung by Miss Erin Abel, UAIS Senior.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Erin, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Johns, members of the Board of Education, honored guests, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, our 2020 graduates of the Utica Academy for International Studies. I am Shawn Green Beebe, proud principal of UAIS. It is indeed an honor to serve as principal of one of the district's finest institutions. Welcome to the 2020 Commencement Exercise. I would like to thank our Superintendent, Dr. Christine Johns, the Board of Education, and the outstanding staff at the Utica Academy for International Studies for helping each of our seniors being honored today achieve this goal, graduation. I especially want to recognize Mr. Kenneth Vokes, our assistant principal, Mr. Christopher Layson, our diploma program coordinator, Mr. Justin Spear, our CAS coordinator and teacher, Mrs. Amy Jo Yoakum, our extended essay coordinator and teacher, Mrs. Susan Fitzsimmons, counselor, and Mrs. Emily Device, counselor. In August 2016, we gathered in a cafeteria with flags representing more than 40 different nations suspended from the ceiling. We gathered to begin a journey with a clear destination in sight. It was the much anticipated Freshman Orientation and Registration Day. You might recall, there was a PowerPoint slide projected on the screen that read, "Welcome Class of 2024. Some of you looked bewildered, and I must admit, I was a little confused too. Mr. Layson quickly addressed the slide and explained that it was no mistake. We are already looking ahead to your next steps from the start. Your college graduation was already in view. We were all anxious and full of nervous excitement. I recall my palms were sweating as Mr. Layson bellowed out, "And now we will hear from our principal, Mrs. Beebe, to discuss the learner profile." Shortly before that time, I had perused the International Baccalaureate document that highlighted the 10 tenets that would shape and guide us for the remaining 4 years. If you recall, we were all new along this journey at the Utica Academy for International Studies. You began your freshman year at UAIS, as I began my first year as principal here. We started this journey together, and we are still in this together. Although I was an experienced administrator, I knew immediately there was something different about UAIS. There was something very special about you, the students who sat attentively, latching on to every word of every presentation. I could see the look of intrigue and wonder in your eyes as you listened to upperclassmen who led the Student Advisory Board highlight some of the leadership opportunities that you too could soon embrace. You immediately knew that this was a place where you could shine your light and spread your wings. And like you, I knew there was something very different about this group of educators, something different about this group of students. This educational experience would be different. You were bold enough to take the first step along this journey and venture off the beaten path from your home high school. As days grew into months, months into semesters, and semesters into years, my intuition and initial findings have proved to be true. I quickly learned that I was in the midst of greatness. You assimilated into the world of UAIS and IB seamlessly, mastering the experience of student development days, CAS, IAs, and of course, Winter and Summer Olympics. Who could forget that coveted spirit stick? Many of you even mastered wearing your lanyard, but now you don't have to worry about me or Mr. Vokes asking you for that anymore. The class of 2020 is an incredible group of scholars who have left an indelible mark on the legacy that is UAIS. You will always be remembered. You are the class that endured, that persevered. Now, more than ever, I realize that each of you is equipped to impact and influence the world in a positive way. You have the tools and you have been empowered to think outside the box. You are a determined and tenacious group. You have an unbreakable spirit. You stand up for those who can't stand for themselves. Continue this great work. Be the voice that this generation needs to hear. Someone is listening. Your education here has taught you, you do not need to know all the answers. You simply need to keep asking the right questions. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." UAIS has laid the foundation for you to put this powerful weapon to use locally, nationally, and globally. If anyone can do it, the class of 2020 of the Utica Academy for International Studies can do it. Throughout these 4 years, you've taught me so much. I've learned that you are inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk-takers, balanced, reflective. When I think of you, I think of resilience. You are the class that completed the most rigorous high school curriculum, finishing several components without face-to-face instruction. You persevered through a daunting task and completed a 4,000-word extended essay. You completed 150 hours of creativity, activity, and service. You are the class that amassed millions of dollars in awarded scholarship money. You are the class that experienced and survived the coronavirus crisis. You are the class that will rise from the ashes. You are the phoenix of UAIS. As the 9th graduating class of the Utica Academy for International Studies, you have become the embodiment of the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. Those words ring truer now more than ever. A global pandemic couldn't stop you. You faced this challenge, like all of the others, with grace and fortitude. You will be triumphant. We will hear of your many successes, and you will be celebrated now and remembered for many years to come. Congratulations, class of 2020. I would like to welcome to the stage Valedictorian Julie Grace Alpha-Shawe to give our first commencement address. Julie will be attending the University of Pennsylvania in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Valedictorian Julie Grace Alpha-Shawe.
Dr. Johns, members of the board, administrators, teachers, parents, and of course, my fellow students. Thank you for allowing me the honor of giving this commencement address. First, I want to thank the school board, superintendent, faculty, and staff for all the support you have given to our entire graduating class and myself. We would not have the strong foundation upon which we stand without your help and guidance. Whether from parents or teachers or well-wishing friends and loved ones in the past, many of us have been told that high school was a stepping stone, just a quick but mandatory stop before heading somewhere else. The implications of this metaphor hold that 4 years of high school are a prerequisite for other, more important chapters to come in the future. A stepping stone gives you footing for a brief time before you inevitably move forward onto sturdy land and continue on without looking back. Upon reflection of our years together at UAIS, I disagree with this comparison. While each one of us undoubtedly will pursue numerous endeavors in the future, UAIS was a pivotal destination in our lives, transforming us into the people that we have become in a manner that is much more significant than that of a mere stepping stone along a lengthy journey. As 8th graders, each of us knew that attending UAIS would instill skills that would prepare us for the rigor of higher education, and hey, maybe some college credit. And regardless of if the person most excited about you attending UAIS was you or your parent, this understanding, which undoubtedly holds true, is where the idea of a stepping stone comes in. If you would leave behind your home high school for a different experience at UAIS, then you would be highly prepared for the next chapters of your life. I am endlessly grateful for this opportunity and the skills that I have developed as I look ahead to what is to come in my life. But I would be remiss to reduce all that has happened in our 4 years of high school to only a passing step. For unlike a stepping stone, we will look back upon the things we have learned, experienced, and grown from. Together, we form a light, like that of a lantern illuminating a path. In the future, as we spread out geographically, the singular lantern will light many equally bright lights, becoming lanterns to guide brand new pathways. And just like the growth that we acquired from our empowering experience in high school, the lantern is brought along for the entire journey, never left behind or forgotten like a stepping stone. Whether the path ahead may bring jagged mountains or sunny fields, we will always bring along the light we received from UAIS. And I, for one, cannot wait to see how each one of you, my fellow graduates, uses your lantern. Using a stepping stone to move on to the next part of one's journey conveys a fleeting nature. But looking back on our years of high school at UAIS, how do we measure our time together? Early on, as energetic and bright-eyed freshmen, high school was measured by the number of A days and B days, by 90-minute classes that then seemed to last forever, by countdowns to spring breaks and summer vacations. As we progressed, we transitioned into measuring by how many IAs had been completed and how many CAS experiences still remained open. Cue a moment of panic to make sure that a CAS experience did, in fact, remain open and properly reflected on. Much more recently, we've come to the realization that what measures our time together should not be represented by numbers of school days or a countdown to this very day of our graduation, but rather lies in the more significant moments that we spent together, how we celebrate one another's successes, learn valuable lessons through each other, lean on and support one another through moments that are difficult. We've relied on our classmates and we had plans together, and when those plans needed to change, we reunited despite being far apart to adapt. Through this, our resilience was tested, and together, we shined our characteristic light and prevailed. From firsthand experience, we learned that if we measure time by the number of hours together, we may come up short. But if we instead measure by experiences that have caused us to grow together and by the moments that will never be forgotten, we realize that our class has more than measured up. I'd like to think that we would have anyway, but now most certainly the class of 2020 will go down in history. And no, not only for being the first class to escape the daunting May exams. Our class will be remembered for our resilience and how in the face of an unexpected and historical obstacle, we did not fall apart, but instead we came together and our light prevailed. And that is a lesson we couldn't have learned the same way from inside our beloved classrooms. Together, we found that endings that long appeared to be far away were truly not as distant as they seemed. In the same way, beginnings that seemed out of reach are now our realities. Today, we say goodbye to the comfortable familiarity of UAIS, the place we return to after every weekend, whether it entailed hours on a math IA or free time with friends. However sleepy the weekend made these Monday mornings, we reunited at school, until March of this year, that is. And as we say farewell to this reality and routine, we are open to embrace the new ones that await each one of us. brand new people and places to spend our Monday mornings with. People and places that will push us to grow and change in new ways, but ways that we are equipped to face head-on because of the lessons, tools, and light that we developed in our first home. Yes, it is a home, and nobody builds a home on only a stepping stone. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Valedictorian Alexis Derichke. Alexis will give our second commencement address. She will be attending Rochester University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Valedictorian Alexis Derichke.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank our Superintendent, Dr. Johns, the President of the Board of Education, Dr. Robert Ross, the members of the Board of Education, as well as teachers, parents, and families, and of course students for the honor of speaking to you today to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2020. I would also like to thank God, staff, faculty, parents, friends, and students for being here now and through the years to celebrate this finale and a new start in our life. I have been honored to share the past 4 years of my life with such dedicated and incredible people. I'm beyond grateful to Ms. Beebe for your enthusiastic good mornings and devoted leadership with Mr. Layson and Mr. Vokes. Teachers, you have set the tone for the culture of growth here at UAIS, always pushing us to do our best. And classmates, thank you for growing along with me. I know that in whatever field you all decide to go towards, you will be wonderful members in life. Now, although we haven't had to go through the treacherous challenges that the students in the On the Way to School documentary had to, everyone here knows that one day we will be telling our kids that we had to keep learning through a pandemic, our version of the I had to walk through miles of snow just to get to school story. Coming to the question that most of us have found ourselves pondering after we clicked submit on our final IB documents to Layson was probably not, is it worth it? But yet, I did. And I think it's something we all have asked ourselves during our years here, or will soon. Were these worth it? The terrifying presentations in speech class freshman year, the fear of forgetting your lanyard, tears in physics. How about the late nights or missed lunches for art sketchbooks? Beak of the Finch sophomore year, chem labs, homecomings, old and new friendships, the life stories with Newell junior year, countless essays like IAs and EEs, Olympics, not running Yoakum over in the parking lot, our cast training day, taking language exams over Zoom calls our senior year, the extremes you pushed your body through, the non-existent fashion show, the clubs and chords, your final GPA, every moment that you can remember or have tried to forget. The answer, just like most of our conclusions to the TOK essays, well, it depends on your perspective. If you say it was, and if you say it wasn't, you're right. But I argue, yes. All of these moments leading up to here and the way you chose to handle them have made you the human beings you are. Take careful note as you reflect back on each of those moments and what role you played in your life story. These experiences have helped develop the values you hold, the skills for college and beyond, and your grit for life. You have seen the extremes that IB has pushed you through, both physically and mentally, and you know you can handle what comes next. I hope you all ask yourself this question often. Was it worth it? Not in a hopeless way, but as a check-in to see how your perspective is directed. The final perspective I want to suggest you take is this. The life you have been blessed with is not really about you, and it hasn't been all along. Instead, it has been about the people around you. These memories, they fade away if you have no one to share them with. You all are what made UAIS worth it. The impact you had on each other, and the influence you left behind for future UAIS graduates. Looking forward, look for what is genuinely the highest possible good that you can accomplish, and determine to live it. As global thinkers, seek problems and answers to help make not only our community, but our country and ultimately the world better than it was yesterday. Class of 2020, it was worth it.
Thank you, Alexis. Today, we are here to celebrate our students. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the 60 valedictorians and 2 salutatorians for the class of 2020. Valedictorian Jenna Catherine Alamet. Jenna will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Jenna Catherine Alamet. Valedictorian Christopher George Alexopoulos. Christopher will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Christopher George Alexopoulos. Valedictorian Samantha Renee Beatty. Samantha will be attending the University of Alabama. Valedictorian Samantha Renee Beatty. Valedictorian Emily Lynn Bennett. Emily will be attending Macomb Community College. Valedictorian Emily Lynn Bennett. Valedictorian Abigail Hope Brown. Abigail will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Abigail Hope Brown. Valedictorian Tricia Marie Cayetano Carrion. Tricia Marie will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Tricia Marie Cayetano Carrion. Valedictorian Dominic Stephen Catallo. Dominic will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Dominic Stephen Catallo. Valedictorian Kaylee Samantha Chan. Kaylee will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Kaylee Samantha Chan. Valedictorian Nicholas Joseph Chapman. Nicholas will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Nicholas Joseph Chapman. Valedictorian Miranda Elizabeth Davis. Miranda will be attending University of Groningen. Valedictorian Miranda Elizabeth Davis. Valedictorian Alexis Derichke. Alexis will be attending Rochester University. Valedictorian Alexis Derichke. Valedictorian Cecilia Ilana de Cesare. Cecilia will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Cecilia Ilana de Cesare. Valedictorian Ethan Samuel Roque Dandanen. Ethan will be attending American University of Paris. Valedictorian Ethan Samuel Roque Dandanen. Valedictorian Julie Grace Elfashawe. Julie will be attending the University of Pennsylvania. Valedictorian Julie Grace Elfashawe. Valedictorian Isabella Vivian Elias. Isabella will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Isabella Vivian Elias. Valedictorian Victoria Issam Fidel. Victoria will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Victoria Issam Fidel. Valedictorian Angela Francis. Angela will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Angela Francis. Valedictorian Jennifer Lynn Holdstock. Jennifer will be attending Eastern Michigan University. Valedictorian Jennifer Lynn Holdstock. Valedictorian Danielle Rose Hopfinger. Danielle will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Danielle Rose Hopfinger. Valedictorian Alina John. Alina will be attending Nova Southeastern University. Valedictorian Alina John. Valedictorian Lydia Yarum Zhu. Lydia will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy. Valedictorian Lydia Yarum Zhu. Valedictorian Lucy Michelle Collage. Lucy will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Lucy Michelle Collage. Valedictorian Andrew Isaac Kim. Andrew will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Andrew Isaac Kim. Valedictorian Maya Krishnan. Maya will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Maya Krishnan. Valedictorian Meghna Krishnan. Meghna will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Meghna Krishnan. Valedictorian Nicole Agabin Kukta. Nicole will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Nicole Agabin Kukta. Valedictorian, Luke Ethan Lemerise. Luke will be attending the University of Michigan Dearborn. Valedictorian, Luke Ethan Lemerise. Valedictorian, Kylie Jewel Lynn. Kylie will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Kylie Jewel Lynn. Valedictorian, Natalia Isabella Macaro. Natalia will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Natalia Isabella Macaro. Valedictorian, Adam John Marticelli. Adam is undecided. Valedictorian, Adam John Marticelli. Valedictorian, Anika Sarah Matthews. Anika will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Anika Sarah Matthews. Valedictorian, Jenna Mary. Jenna will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Jenna Mary. Valedictorian, Daniel Mahalovic. Daniel will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Daniel Mahalovic. Valedictorian, Olivia Christina Morawski. Olivia will be attending Michigan Technical University. Valedictorian, Olivia Christina Morawski. Valedictorian, Jessica Margaret Minnie. Jessica will be attending Central Michigan University. Valedictorian, Jessica Margaret Minnie. Valedictorian, Angel Bianca Najjar. Angel will be attending Kettering University. Valedictorian, Angel Bianca Najjar. Valedictorian, Joshua Newman. Joshua will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Joshua Newman. Valedictorian, Nisha Manish Patel. Nisha will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Nisha Manish Patel. Valedictorian, Matea Maria Pellerito. Matea will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Matea Maria Pellerito. Valedictorian, Avinash Pillai. Avinash will be attending Purdue University. Valedictorian, Avinash Pillai. Valedictorian, Caitlin Clay Poindexter. Caitlin will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Caitlin Clay Poindexter. Valedictorian, Zoe Sana Polish. Zoe will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Zoe Sana Polish. Valedictorian, Reese Alexander Preston. Reese will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Reese Alexander Preston. Valedictorian, Rachel Erin Rewitzer. Rachel will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Rachel Erin Rewitzer. Valedictorian, Annalise M. Rice. Annalise will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Annalise M. Rice. Valedictorian, Catherine Mary Sarr. Catherine will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Catherine Mary Sarr. Valedictorian, Pierre Elias Samia. Pierre will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Pierre Elias Samia. Valedictorian, Mina Gajwan Savaya. Mina will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Mina Gajwan Savaya. Valedictorian, Carrie Lijiao Hope Shuf. Carrie will be attending the University of South Carolina. Valedictorian, Carrie Lijiao Hope Shuf. Valedictorian, Sarah Lynn Scopus. Sarah will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy. Valedictorian, Sarah Lynn Scopus. Valedictorian, Michaela Michelle Sankis. Michaela will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Michaela Michelle Sankis. Valedictorian, Aiden Lawrence Shepard. Aiden will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Aiden Lawrence Shepard. Valedictorian, Olivia Brooke Slawa. Olivia will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Olivia Brooke Slawa. Valedictorian, Ronak Pula Sringeri. Ronak will be attending Michigan State University, Valedictorian, Ronak Pula Sringeri. Valedictorian, Melanie Ashley Stroop. Melanie will be attending Brigham Young University, Valedictorian, Melanie Ashley Stroop. Valedictorian, Rhea Thomas. Rhea will be attending University of Detroit Mercy, Valedictorian, Rhea Thomas. Valedictorian, Angelina Marie Tomei. Angelina is undecided. Valedictorian, Angelina Marie Tomei. Valedictorian, Olivia Valentina Vitali. Olivia will be attending University of Detroit Mercy, Valedictorian, Olivia Valentina Vitali. Valedictorian, Angelina Tatiana Verzarski. Angelina will be attending Michigan State University, Valedictorian, Angelina Tatiana Verzarski. Valedictorian, Angela Lynn Zaytuna. Angela will be attending Kettering University, Valedictorian, Angela Lynn Zaytuna. Salutatorian, Jake Ryan McQueen. Jake will be attending the University of Michigan, Salutatorian, Jake Ryan McQueen. Salutatorian, Amanda Marie Taylor. Amanda will be attending Oakland University, Salutatorian, Amanda Marie Taylor. Congratulations to the Valedictorians and Salutatorians for the class of 2020 of the Utica Academy for International Studies. It is my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johns. Our school greatly appreciates her leadership and service. As a close-knit UAIS family, we have seen our teachers, staff, parents, and residents come together in a positive way to support each other and our students. We remain thankful for her steady guidance, support, and commitment to the success of every Utica Community Schools student and the bright future we know is ahead of the class of 2020. Dr. Johns began her post-secondary education at the University of Pittsburgh, earning her bachelor's degree. She received her first master's degree from Johns Hopkins University. She then earned both a master's and doctoral degree in educational administration from Harvard University. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Christine Johns.
Thank you, and good morning, graduates and families. It is truly my sincere pleasure to speak with you today as we celebrate the exceptional class of 2020. At the beginning of this year, you most likely had a vision for how your senior year would unfold. Not only graduation day, but those months leading up to it. It all seems so clear. However, unusual circumstances are preventing us from being together in person. You, the class of 2020, have sacrificed many cherished activities so our families and community can be safe. But we are united today as a community to celebrate our graduates and carry forward with our graduation traditions. Class of 2020, we have watched you grow from curious, wide-eyed youngsters into confident and inspiring young adults. I've been reflecting back to the times when we may have met at a visit to your school or during special events such as school plays, musical performances, academic competitions, student government events, or recognition ceremonies. Perhaps we talked at the Career Focus Luncheon, at a football game, the college or career fair, or as a scholarship recipient. I am truly grateful to have shared those moments with you. So many memorable moments are woven into what has become your UCS experience. Today is one of those memories. For instance, your UCS education has prepared you with the knowledge and skills to rapidly adapt to a changing world and a different learning environment. You have witnessed how important it is to problem solve and work together. Moving forward, graduates, you have the agility to reassess, redefine, and make smarter, sound decisions. You have come to understand the connectedness we all share, and you fully appreciate the value of quality time spent with family and friends. You also understand that you will truly live global lives and compete in a global workplace. Class of 2020, you are moving forward with a sense of clarity. You know what really matters, and you will continue to care for one another while exhibiting gratitude in all you do. You have learned this by living it. Allow these recent events to guide you, graduates. As leaders, you will determine how change will affect us and how we will respond. From designing a more efficient process in your workplace, to developing a new healing agent, to forging ahead in scientific pursuits that preserve our world. Your confidence and ingenuity will serve our community, our state, and even our nation well into the future. You are makers of history. Make no mistake, your strength of character and laser-focused optimism can truly change the world. Your leadership and your service to our community and our country are needed and appreciated. During trying times, a new generation of leaders emerge. Go forth and be those leaders. These are just a few of the many reasons we acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, your creativity, your kindness, and your academic achievements today. And now this community, your community, is collectively putting its arms around you, embracing you, and sending you off on your next life journey, wrapped in all the hope and love you can imagine. You are the class of 2020. You are Utica Strong, and I could not be more proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our Board of Education President, Dr. Robert Ross. Since his election to the Board of Education 16 years ago, Dr. Ross has honorably served this community as trustee, treasurer, and now president. He continues to support UCS students through exemplary stewardship and his resolute commitment to our mission. He and his wife, Luann, are proud parents to 4 UCS graduates. Dr. Ross holds both a PhD and bachelor's degree in physics from Wayne State University. He is a professor of physics at the University of Detroit Mercy. Please welcome our Board of Education President, Dr. Robert Ross.
Thank you very much, Dr. Johns. Students, family members, friends, administrators, teachers, and my fellow board members, thank you for watching this exciting event. We appreciate your support of this class of 2020. I'd like the proud families and friends of these fantastic, wonderful students to stand for a minute and be recognized. We're grateful for all the support and love that you've shown these students in this class of 2020. We're grateful for all the support and love that you've shown to these students in the class of 2020. I'd love to know how many people just stood up, but I'll never know. Sorry. One thing I know for sure is that no one expected this was going to happen. Your senior year did not end the way you planned. There's nothing any of us can do to change that. One of my kids graduated 20 years ago from UCS. Just think of the stories that you'll have in 20 years. I have a few remarks, so be patient with me. There's a lot of talk in the media, daily conversation, of the new normal. What's it going to look like when we go back to work or to school? What is the new normal going to be? I recommend you forget the new normal, because there never was an old normal. For you, everything is new. I'm a scientist. I've been one for over 40 years. In fact, I'm a physicist. When I hear the word normal, the first thing I think of is the mathematical definition of normal. In math, normal means perpendicular. It's a funny word, but that's what it means. In math and physics, we tend to think of normal as a direction. In particular, a direction that is perpendicular to something. Usually that something is a surface, but it doesn't have to be. So if you'll indulge me for a minute and think of normal as a direction, well, it takes on a whole different meaning. You control your direction. You get to control which way you want to go. Suppose you're driving north and make a hard right turn. Now you're heading east. East is perpendicular or normal to north. If you're heading north and you do a U-turn, now you're heading south. South is not perpendicular to north. It's not normal to north. In the next few months, you'll be heading out in a new direction. If you decide you want to change directions, that is okay. You can and maybe should explore different paths. You can veer off to the right, to the left, or keep going straight. There's a lot to explore, and you have choices. Doing a 180 may not be a great idea, but who knows? My recommendation is that you seek to develop something that you are passionate about, something you love to do. Find that thing that you love and go for it. Listen to advice, but you choose what to do. Nobody can do that for you. When you leave here, I ask you to do one thing. At some point in your life, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, do something for your country and expect nothing in return. Now, no one wants to listen to me, I know that, but you might want to hear this. The faculty of the Utica Community Schools has recommended to the superintendent that a Utica Community Schools high school diploma be conferred upon you by the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan. It gives me great pleasure to announce that you are officially graduates of the Utica Community Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Utica Community Schools class of 2020.
Aaron Leslie Abel, magna cum laude. Nusrat Ahmed, cum laude. Jenna Catherine Alamat, summa cum laude. Christopher George Alexopoulos, summa cum laude. Meghana Krishna Bandaru, cum laude. Samantha Renee Beatty, summa cum laude. Emily Lynn Bennett, summa cum laude. Emily Louise Berry, magna cum laude. Jonathan Forrest Berzins, summa cum laude. Nicole Marie Blazer, magna cum laude. Abigail Hope Brown, summa cum laude. Veronica Selly Bogeo. Tricia Marie Cayetano Carrion, summa cum laude. Dominic Stephen Catallo, summa cum laude. Kaylee Samantha Chan, summa cum laude. Noelle Christine Charbonneau, magna cum laude. Miranda Elizabeth Davis, summa cum laude. Alexis Derichke, summa cum laude. Cecilia Elena De Cesare, summa cum laude. Ethan Samuel Roque Dandanan, summa cum laude. Julie Grace Elfashawi, summa cum laude. Isabella Vivian Elias, summa cum laude. Victoria Isam Fadel, summa cum laude. Anjali Francis, summa cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Holstock, summa cum laude. Danielle Rose Hopfinger, summa cum laude. Alina John, summa cum laude. Lydia Yerum Ju, summa cum laude. Lucy Michelle Collai, summa cum laude. Andrew Isaac Kim, summa cum laude. Maya Krishnan, summa cum laude. Meghna Krishnan, summa cum laude. Nicole Agaban Gupta, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Christopher Layson, summa cum laude. David Edward Lemeni, magna cum laude. Luke Ethan Lamaris, summa cum laude. Noah Robert Long, cum laude. Kylie Jewel Lynn, summa cum laude. Natalia Isabella Macaro, summa cum laude. Jai Singh Man, magna cum laude. Adem John Marticelli, summa cum laude. Annika Sarah Matthews, summa cum laude. Jake Ryan McQueen, summa cum laude. Christian George Madaya, summa cum laude. Jenna Mary, summa cum laude. Daniel Mihailovich, summa cum laude. Milan Mihailovich, summa cum laude. Olivia Christina Morowski, summa cum laude. Jessica Margaret Minnie, summa cum laude. Angel Bianca Najar, summa cum laude. Joshua Newman, summa cum laude. Nisha Manish Patel, summa cum laude. Matea Maria Pellerito, summa cum laude. Avinash Pillai, summa cum laude. Caitlin Clay Poindexter, summa cum laude. Zoe Sana Polish, summa cum laude. Reese Alexander Preston, summa cum laude. Andrew Peter Reftis, cum laude. Rachel Aaron Rewitzer, summa cum laude. Annalise Mary Rice, summa cum laude. Catherine Mary Sarr, summa cum laude. Pierre Elias Semia, summa cum laude. Mina Gazwan Faisal Savea, summa cum laude. Carrie Lijao Hope Shuf, summa cum laude. Sarah Lynn Skopas, summa cum laude. Michaela Michelle Sinkus, summa cum laude. Aidan Lawrence Shepard, summa cum laude. Olivia Brooke Slewa, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Moon Smith, summa cum laude. Jessica Taylor Smith, summa cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Serrano Chapman, summa cum laude. Ronak Pula Sringari, summa cum laude. Melanie Ashley Stroop, summa cum laude. Amanda Marie Taylor, summa cum laude. Rhea Thomas, summa cum laude. Angelina Marie Tomei, summa cum laude. Achsa Tom, summa cum laude. Olivia Valentina Vitale, summa cum laude. Angelina Tatiana Wrzowski, summa cum laude. Hayden Jake Willing. Aiden Travin Yaldo, cum laude. Angela Lynn Zaytuna, summa cum laude.
Seniors, your journey is almost complete. You have completed the requirements for graduation, and you've had your name called. We have one last thing to do, the tassel ceremony. Currently, your tassel sits on the right side of your cap, representing your journey through UAIS. Hold your tassel in the right hand, which represents your freshman and sophomore years. You came to UAIS with dreams and aspirations and ready to take your rightful place to begin your journey to excellence. You met new friends, experienced new traditions, you became a part of the culture that is UAIS. Now, move your tassel to the center of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported each other. You officially entered the diploma program and were met with new challenges, more demands. CAS and the extended essay became daunting tasks that would become rewarding experiences. Finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap, which represents your senior and final year. As seniors, we ask that you become leaders individually and collectively. You completed your requirements, you worked hard to get to this point today, and you made your college decisions along the way. As we complete the move of the tassel, so ends the 13-year journey and your time as a student at the Utica Academy for International Studies. I challenge you to never forget what you have learned, to never forget and cherish forever the memories you will take with you. Regardless of where your journey's next steps may take you, always remember you were and will always be a phoenix. Congratulations, class of 2020.